Steph, Mark Berman from Fox. In Houston, the Rockets are saying they know they're going into what they expect to be the toughest game of the year for them. How do you view being in an elimination game in this situation, whether you have the chance you could get eliminated?
I mean, I think we're in good spirits considering the situation, how these last two games have gone, down to the wire, and they made a couple more plays to get the job done, so credit to them. But that's why you play 7 games. That's why it's such a back-and-forth type of environment in the playoffs, and we have an opportunity to reestablish ourselves at home, get a big win, keep ourselves alive, and then roll the dice in a Game 7. So not all is lost, and we play well tonight, just not well enough.
Tim McMahon, ESPN. Steph, what do you think of Chris Paul's little shimmy?
It was well-deserved. It's a tough shot. If you can shimmy on somebody else, you got to be all right getting shimmied on. So I'll keep shimmying, and maybe he will too, so we'll see what happens.
Steph, Christy Rican from the Associated Press. With these two teams and the way y'all have such powerful offenses, what do you think about the defense of both teams, especially in these past 2 games?
I think it's been a high level. Nothing's easy out there on either side, and I think if you kind of guess what the final score would be between the Rockets and the Warriors, neither team getting to 102 straight games. Probably, I don't know what the odds are on that. So defense is high right now. We got to continue that effort, just make a couple more plays to take care of our turnover problem we've had the last two games, and just build some momentum back to our side. And we have an opportunity to do that.
Kirk Bowles from the Austin American. Could you describe the last play, how it was supposed to unfold when you passed to Draymond?
6 seconds left. We had to go, the length of the court, and Coach drew up a play to get me on like a little wheel route to get some momentum down court. And when I caught it, I saw Capella and James right in front of me, so made a read that we could, advance the ball down with a pass and maybe get a little hand back or something that I could get a look. And we didn't execute it, and that's how the game goes. So in those situations, things are happening fast. You try to make a read that you think is right in that situation, and hopefully you can get a shot up, but it just didn't happen.
Steph, to your left, why has it been such a struggle for you guys to be or to resemble who you've been all season? What have they done to take you out of your game, to make you kind of look out of sorts, especially late in games?
We've talked about it a lot. Like, a lot's been said about what's wrong with us, but they're a 65-win team for a reason. They, have formulated a roster that can switch and can try to push you out, outside the perimeter when you're initiating your offense or whatnot. But tonight we got great shots consistently throughout the game. When you have 16 turnovers, most of those in transition, when you can start to feel the tide turn a little bit, and then they're taking the ball out of bounds and coming back the other way. Those are the type of moments that we missed on tonight. But they're a solid defensive team, and just got to continue to be aggressive, assertive, and decisive in everything that we do. And tonight, I think we did that.
Anthony Slater with The Athletic. They had 17 more three-point attempts than you. D'Antoni postgame kind of pointed that out as a difference. They didn't shoot it as good as you, but are you okay with them getting that many more threes up than you guys?
It's kind of how they play. I think for the most part of the night, I could probably count 5 or 6 in my head where they were wide open. The rest of them were tough looks. CP hit a bunch of tough ones in the third quarter. Obviously, James didn't make any, but got up 11 tough threes. Eric Gordon hit some timely threes. Obviously, the last one in the fourth quarter. One earlier in the fourth quarter when we were starting to build a little bit of a lead. So it's just the way that they get them up. We got to continue to make them work. And for the most part, we did it tonight. And if we're going to climb our way back into the series, that's going to have to happen in Game 6 for sure.
Steph, Mark Schwartz, ESPN. Not only did CP hit you with the shimmy, he hit you with all of those shots at the end of the shot clock under pressure. How difficult was that to do? How difficult is it to be on the other end of that? And how can the Rockets win this series if he can't go in games 6 and 7?
There's a lot of questions. All right, let me see if I can roll it down. He hit some tough ones that you got to live with, to be honest. I mean, a lot of dribbles in ISO, and he kind of found a way to contort his body and get a shot off, and 3 of them went down. And at the end of the day, obviously good offense beats good defense any day of the week, but you made him work, and then that's what you got to do. Obviously, you know, I don't want to speak on an injury until you know what the situation is, so kind of leave that there. But they're a talented team, and everybody who touched the ball is a threat, and so you got to just be on alert at all times. And the way he played in the third quarter and hit those tough shots to keep him close was a difference in the game.
Steph, Ron Krojcik from the San Francisco Chronicle. Can you describe that next to last possession when you took kind of the running bank shot that you looked surprised that it didn't go in? Obviously, we've seen you make that shot. It looked like a very difficult one. It was contested. Just how did that unfold, and what was your thinking as it happened?
Yeah, with 22 seconds left, we want to go quick, just in case, obviously, we missed it. We could still have another life with a foul and get another possession. It's still a one-possession game, so I tried to make a read, get to my right hand. When I let it go, it felt good, just a little strong off the glass. Thought maybe I could try to initiate a little bit of contact, but P.J. Tucker came flying over and tried to get a good contest, and I didn't even get to see it kind of land on the rim because there was bodies toppling all over me on the baseline. But aggressive shot that I would love to make, but didn't happen. And if I get another opportunity, I'm gonna keep shooting.
Last one, Chris.
Steph, Chris Haynes, ESPN. Steph, Coach Kerr, moments ago said he feels great about where the team is right now. And
You don't believe him.
well, it's from the outside looking in, it don't look too great. So can you explain, like, is that how can you have that type of feeling being down 3-2?
Because I think the way we played the last 2 games, we played good enough to win and just haven't got the job done. So going home, game 6, the way we played tonight, if we can repeat that, take care of the turnovers, just stay, mentally locked in on the details for 48 minutes, we know we can get a win. And we're just with the talent that we have on this team and the resiliency and whatnot, we can get the job done. And I think we're excited about that opportunity going home to get ourselves back in the series, stay alive, obviously, like I said, and then worry about a game 7. So, we haven't been in this position before. This teams of old. So it's a chapter we need to figure out and finish the story.
Great, thank you. Tomorrow, Coach Kerr, Four Seasons Hotel, 10 o'clock.